Well, Cura team, welcome back. Not a lot of time has passed. We're still on day one of year three, and they're just gathering to remember Sora. So there you go. There we are. I don't know where Talus is. Rita, sorry. Rita's over there. Come on, Rita. You're the one that wanted this. Thank you. Okay. We're all terribly, terribly sorry. If only you'd eaten some meat. Anyway, now is the time to be bringing up darts, Quinn. I think that's Quinn's been trying to hit on Talus, and I have to say, statements like that at the time of a ceremony like this is definitely not going to win you any awards for compassion. Anyway, I haven't done anything. They're building another room. Remember I said I was going to increase the stockpiles? I'm just putting a little room for stockpiles. It's just going to be construction materials, really. I think timber, stone, wood. Wood is timber. Sticks, hay, scrap, alloys, those kinds of things. Nothing like that, that's going to need to be inside. Everything else that's inside is perfectly fine to be inside, and that's not a problem. These are so full. I know I might need to build another one. It says they are currently discharging, which is interesting. Probably because of the amount of heaters that's going on. And I will be able to switch those electric heaters off. It's 36 degrees inside. It's 12 outside. I can probably switch them off now. So I'll go around and switch off the heaters. I'm putting some windows in here. They keep complaining it's a cave. It's a storage area and a workshop where the dog sleeps. It's not meant to be a nice little house. I'm honestly. Anyway, there they go. And I've sorted out, been through the planting register and seen what crops we need to produce and everything and all the rest of it and yada yada yada. What is in here? Oh, things that are going off for the Ulfen. Yeah, so that's it. And I'm already looking ahead in the clothes about getting clothes ready for winter and stuff. So I want to build up our supply of stuff. And then I want to get Talus researching. So I'm going to get him to sort out the clothing as lickety split as he can. And then we will deal with research, and I want to get into these turrets and things, and we may need to look at individually putting together windmills. These seem the most consistent to me. I'm sure there's going to be something that comes along, it's like a dead cam, because the makers think up this kind of stuff. So there was a solar eclipse, which didn't bother us because we don't have issues with solar panels. Pardon me, but when we get these turrets together, what I don't know is I want to build these fortifications. I don't think they can see over them. So, and like I've said before, maybe you have to build a little enclosure and they face a particular way. And you put, like, because they're attracted to the lures. So, like, if I put lures along here, I could put 3 or 4 lures and then put a gun in a little enclosure looking at it. I don't know, just a thought, just trying to think of things. Yeah. Not sure. Um, yeah. Anyway, year three, day one. We'll see you soon. Right, Cure again. It's day 5. I wasn't going to bring you in until day 6. Now that things have slowed down a little bit, I was gonna make it sort of like once every 5 days instead of once every 3 days. Because we haven't, not a lot has happened. What is happening though is we've got a new combatant on the scene. These things. Spike-tailed insects. They've killed a boxer. I didn't even know there was a boxer out here. We would have come out to get it, but anyway, that's that. And they've killed Ulfin, so there's meat out there, but they look pretty aggressive. And it seems like they're coming our way. I think. No, they're eating the dog. So Yeah, I'm not sure. Are they coming this way? They kind of are, right. Let's get everybody in here to start with. I think we'll get old Quinn Majin up there. We don't have a tower in the corner here. But I think I don't know. I think they can fire these spikes at you. So Rita was offside. Yeah, there she is. So it might actually be better, come to think of it, to pull them in because we have the flamethrower there. So, ooh, look at that. They don't like that, man. Let's get Quinn down from there. Let's see if we can pull them in through the gate. Yeah, that's a better tactic. Where's the rest of them? Come on, you three. Oh, I see. They're trying to circumvent it, are they? Well, there you go. Oh, they weren't nearly as bad as I thought they might be. We should definitely send someone to observe it, though. Is someone list for observation? Talus. Talus should go and observe one. Right, so I'll undraft everybody. Quinn can go and get healed, and Talus has now decided to finish up his research, and perhaps when he has finished that up, because he's nearly there, we're nearly there, he can go and have a look at one of those things. Did they leave any meat? They did, so we'll want the dog. Sorry about that, Adrian, and we want that, because it's free meat. What else did they kill? They didn't kill that one. One of our batteries has malfunctioned. Great. We were running out of juice. That one's run out of juice. Yeah, we're back up again. We can switch this off. I built another wind turbine out here. And I need to protect it with a little fence. So I'm going to get onto that. Yeah, look, we're planting things. We've got all of our stuff. We've got some things to be harvested. We have increased some fortifications around here, which is where they keep attacking us. We have, or I have been looking to build some meat lures for, as we discussed, outside in preparation of things like automated turrets and stuff. But there you go. But we haven't got the meat. So if Talus goes and gets that. Talus is transporting meat. Is that on his schedule? Deliver is on 2, Talus. Yeah, why are you... Oh, it's part of hunting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right, anyway, let's have a look at these automated turrets, shall we, seeing as you're here. Automated turret shoots all targets in range. You've got a machine gun, a missile launcher. Holy heck. Consumes the machine gun turret on a launcher turret. Flippin' heck. Must be placed outdoors. That consumes 30. That consumes 40. Is that... I mean, am I... Is this... They're all the same construction. This one needs a higher level of construction, which is fine. He's construction level 6 anyway. Wouldn't I want to do a missile turret? What's it look like? Well, it looks like that, which is fine. You know, and if it's a missile turret and I put it, you know, here, will it just swivel around and shoot things that approach? Because the problem is you can't build a platform for it, right? There's no defense. There's towers, fortifications, gates, but I can't, it just sits where it sits. Wait, could you? Hang on. because remember when we were doing floors? Housing? Where are we? Housing. And remember, like, you can pick a wooden floor and you can pick the height. So you can go up, up. If I, yeah, but if it malfunctions, you'll never be able to reach it. Because that's okay. I could put it up here and I could put a turret up there, but if it malfunctions, you'll never be able to reach it. So let us explore this option with some trials. Okay, okay. In particular, well, I can't build it up here because of the uneven terrain, which is interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, that is interesting. I wonder if I wanted to build it up here. Getting distracted again, sorry. But if I wanted to build it up here and did no, I would have to do a floor. And I just did like a soil floor, but at that height. Would that still be accessible? And then would it still work? It's like a little plinth. And then I could put that on it. A missile launcher. It seems to think I could. Let's put one there and see what happens. And on this side, let's try one of those. I don't know what its story is. Maybe we put it here, facing that way, and see what happens. And this side, I'd already thought maybe we could put one in the corner here. Now, they're all going to need power. So they'll need power poles and things, but I'll wait until they're built, and then we'll see what it looks like in terms of base defenses. Yeah, because that's new. But hey ho, there you go. So yeah, and I think what I want to say is, can we fit a tower in this corner? I can't because that device is in the way. But I could move it, couldn't I? I could move that over here. Like that. Oh no, like that. And then put a tower in that corner. I think, maybe. I might have to change the shape of the field, because I think the field's going to get in the way too. But we definitely need a tower in that corner. Right, that's day 6. So I was going to bring you in day 5, day 10. Let's say day 10. I'll see you again day 10. Right, Cure again. We've just finished researching long distance travel, so let's have a look at that first, and then I'll talk to you about where we got to with our base defenses. So this is what you need: hot air balloon. We need to make one of metal alloys. Everything needs metal alloys right now. It's beginning to be a bit of a drama. And then apparently we can explore distant location. Woof. She's a big old thing, eh? I don't know what that means in terms of maybe something comes up on the map that you can. It says there might be POIs, points of interest, somewhere, so I don't know what that's about. But anyway, that's on our list of things to do. It's raining, which is good for our plants. You can see some of our plants are growing really well because we could do with the food. I'm hoping the berries will come out soon because we've run out of food for our orphan, which, to be honest, we're keeping, but it's fully fat, so I think, to be honest, let's get it on the butcher list. We've fed it up. Let's get it on the butcher list, and then we'll go grab another one, you think, and we'll bring it in, and we'll feed it up, because 100 meat, that's pretty good. Yeah. So let's do that. Right, these things. So, missiles, they have a target area. So obviously they don't go too close because obviously the missiles have an area effect, I imagine. So I guess the idea is, they're just looking at this area. So whatever's coming has to come within that area. I mean, I suppose the beauty is we'll select the area now, and if an alien attack is coming, you pause and you pick where they're going to walk into, right? The machine guns, on the other hand, don't. They just have an area. So I'm assuming when hostiles approach, they just let loose on the area. So I'm kind of almost thinking that the guns are a bit better. So I put a gun over here to cover. I don't know if it'll quite reach the gate, but that's kind of the plan. And then this thing over here we can use for long distance. I had a missile over here, but I've replaced it with a gun because I think it will be better because its area of effect will be better. So I think we can probably strategically place some guns, bearing in mind they use up quite a bit of juice. So at the minute we are on plus 19, but that is because... Oh no, that's off. Oh, right, cool. I guess just because it's windy as heck, we're getting an awful lot of stuff going. Because I'm going to put another one in here. We've put in a transmission pole. You can see I had to put in a transmission pole to power these. You can see from the lines that are running through the ground. The house is taken as all powered, so you just need a pole that connects to the house. So yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so we're moving along with some things. I mean, I had to look at research, and honestly, what do we want to do? I mean, there's nothing strange, startling, or super, to be perfectly honest. You got flak cannons. Now, I did say mechs, but again, so many alloys. Delivery drones. No more space mucks. They bring snacks and essentials to our sandy doorstep. Absolutely, let's make this happen. Electricity and stuff. Electronics crafting. Craft electronic components. Again, yeah, heat pumps. Combine two with a button, you have an air conditioner. Electric fans. Yeah, that's great. Hydroponic racks. Also using electricity. So there's all this electrical stuff, which I'm not sure. Fuel mixing. We can make fats into fuels. That's great. I never have enough of that anyway. Oil extraction. That's fine because we've now got grain. So we could, in theory, do that. Brewing. It's kind of on my list to keep people happy. Yeah, I'm not into Peruvians chewing and spitting corn, please. The ancient Irish used to make it just by brewing it. Thank you. A distillery. Cereal, coffee, chemical cloth synthesis. That was on my list of things to do, but then I realized we probably don't have enough chemistry. Grenades. DIY explosives. I mean, I guess that's for throwing at things. Bench presses. That's just, what do I need that for? Why do I need alloys? Brick rooms. Why do I need that? Concrete rooms. Laser pikes. They're good. Laser pistols. We need electronics crafting. Okay, well that's maybe what we need, because I think we need laser pistols, pulse rifles, that kind of thing, and possibly... Yeah, we need to get into concrete. So let us take an aim at laser pistols with going for electronics crafting. That is there. Let's put that on his list of things to do. Although I do note that I do have him for... We're trying to get some skin bark from over here. Or we did have some skin bark. Might have to go and harvest some more. So that he can make some leather. So that he can make... some thermal pants, because I thought we got one leather. Is that it? Blimey O'Reilly. Yeah, we're gonna have to harvest all of this stuff, so that's what I need to do to get the leather together. So yes, still planning, still not comfortable in terms of anything. Nothing is comfortable. We don't have enough clothes. We don't have enough food for the animals. The animals have run out of food. We're growing things. We have some food, but we only have 12. We don't have a heck of a lot. We don't exactly have a massive store of stuff, and we don't exactly have a massive range of stuff. I built all these things, and they're all off because we simply don't have enough things. I don't know why they have plenty of berries. I don't know why they're not feeding this animal berries. It's what it wants. Bush fruit. I've got it there. Bush fruit. So can we not feed it some fruit? I don't understand. Anyway, like I say, by no means comfortable. Looks like the berries are starting to come out, which is great. We can start harvesting some berries. And we can start stocking up on that, and I can turn the fridges on. I can do bits and pieces, but I need to get the leather, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah. Call you back in 5 days. See you soon. Yeah, sad day indeed. The dog went berserk. It's because we haven't fed it. We haven't fed it, and it went mad. Which means if we don't feed this thing, it's also going to berserk. We're going to have to kill it. Although I've already marked that one for death. So yeah. So tell us how to kill the dog. Honestly, we're going to eat it, crazy creature. Anyway, and well, it's day 14, so it's not quite day 15. But look at this signal rocket. Another survivor needing help. Unlock the signal rocket expedition. Wow. Okay. So now we have, if we go back here, a malfunctioning wind turbine. Thank you. Insufficient materials for stuff. So what does that mean? Is there something on the horizon? I didn't see nothing. Just is that it over there? Whatever that was? That smoky thing? Doesn't look like a signal rocket to me. I guess that means that there's no. These are statues, which is great. Statue of a dog. Whoops. Signal rocket expedition. Well, I haven't built a balloon. It's this thing. I need alloys. We're busy. It's summer. I've got everybody harvesting berries like crazy. I haven't tamed an animal yet. Yeah, we've got things to do. Sorry. Yeah, we're still working on it. I had to build solar panels to get the power. And I'm trying to get some more batteries to get in some more storage because we're basically out of power. They haven't switched that on yet, but hopefully they will soon. Yeah, we've had the dead cam. I told you. What did I tell you? Which is fine. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll get the generator switched on and we'll be tickety boo. We've got fuel for it and things, so we'll be fine. So anyway, this was going to be my day 15 catch up. Nothing else has really changed, I'm afraid. See you day 20. Right, it's day 16. We're under an animal attack, but we're going to see our missile launcher at least in action. It looks like they're going to want to attack all that stuff, are they? Yeah, it looks like they are. Wow, there's quite a lot of them. Bit dangerous to be out there is my only concern. They're going to destroy that. Oh, this gun's working quite well. Deflected. Oh, so they're going to attack the defenses first, are they? Oh. Ah. Yeah, I don't think the missile launcher is the best bet. I think the guns are, maybe. Well, there you go. So that's that. Yeah. Kudos to the gun, I think. Missile launcher. We'll just remove that one, I think. And we'll replace it with an automated gun, I think. And we'll have a couple of guns on that plinth, I think, when they're up and running. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, well, there you go. That's what that looks like. Still planning to call you in day 20. See you soon. Well, Cura team, well, it's day 20. Not a lot has happened, I don't think. We are struggling to keep up with our battery supply at the minute. We've got everything running. I could put in another generator, perhaps, and that might assist. I wonder about the fuel situation, though. So we were coming up positive, and we're just dropping down again. And I think now that summer's drawing to an end, I mean, at the minute it's just dead calm, right? And I've got another panel going. And I'm not getting that now, obviously, because it's night time. So I'll have a look at it when the daytime comes along. In fact, I'll just speed it up so daytime does come along. We've got lots of stocks of food. Well, lots of stocks of fruit and veggies. Anyway, it's the same old story, you know. Jeez, man, cook, 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 and nothing. So what I want to do is I want to move on to in production. I want to move on to the electric cooking stove. So I'm going to put it here for now, and I'm going to see if we can build it because we don't really have enough stuff, I think, for everything that we want to build. This is a soldering desk that I want to build. So Quinn's still working on the defenses with the turrets, which is great. Love it. Keep it up. And I want more battery racks and I want more stuff, and I've had him dismantle a bit of fence, and I'm going to dismantle this fence as well, I think, for resources, because what we're going to do is ultimately we're going to replace the outer fence with something a little bit more sturdy. I don't think it likes that. It does like that. So he'll deconstruct that whole fence, and then so I'm trying to get him to do these essentials. Electric cooker. Maybe that makes cooking things quicker. Don't know. The soldering bench. That's for the weaponry. I want. I mean, I can direct him to do it if we've got enough gear to do it. You just click on him, and I think then you go to direct orders. Not enough resources, you see. So maybe I can now, because it's not even delivering resources. We might need more alloys. They're waiting, I guess. Yeah, so there we are. So things haven't changed. So still doing the same old, same old. Still constructing the turrets for base defenses. I haven't done any around the front yet. These things have been doing pretty good. I guess my focus is to protect these weaker sides. And I really need to do something about protecting this side, because we've had them come through here before and attack these mills. So I should probably look at constructing a fence, and I'll look to do that soon. Otherwise, yeah, look, hungry pest. That's fine. You come in. These things will burn you, and you will suddenly find yourself as part of our larder. So yeah, so there you go. Freezers fully stocked, enough to get us through, I think. I have in fact one fridge on, but it's currently not in use. I might be able to switch it off and see if they say insufficient storage, but at the minute they're like going crazy, going crazy, going crazy. I mean, we're up to 34 meals, 28 meat soups, 6 veggie soups. I was trying to use up the meat, but I can easily swap that around, and I try and do that to try and arguably give them a little bit more variety, probably, actually, more like what it means. So yeah, so there you go. So all in all, much of a muchness of the same. So I'll see you at day 25. See you soon. Cura team. Sorry, went on to day 26. I got busy fiddling around with something, completely lost track of time. So day 26, where are we? Well, we're still going on strong. I need to switch that off. We had solar flares, which was mucking with my electricity generation, but you can now see that our electricity is up again. Alloys. We've got somebody out here scavenging. We've got a variety of spaceship debris that need to be scavenged, but I think we're going to have to get people really onto that. And it might be a bit of a winter thing. People have been harvesting crops and replanting crops like crazy, although it is autumn. This is looking pretty tip top. This is also looking pretty tip top. I recently switched this on because we were having problems with not enough supply, and that's looking pretty tip top. Um, we still haven't got enough alloys to build these things that we need to build. We still haven't got enough scrap to build the things that we need to build there. As you can see, we've been working on taking down the fence and replacing it with something a little bit more robust. I've put in placeholders for these things because that's my intention of where to put them, but as and when. I mean, we still haven't done these. Incidentally, these things don't work when there's a solar flare. So that's something to bear in mind. I protected this, but it went a bit janky. So you can build here, but you can't build in this one section. So I'm hoping this works, kind of, as a way to stop them from getting in here. And I mean, hopefully this turret, which does seem to swivel quite a bit, would stop them. Um, and we've got this one up here, which may stop them, although sometimes they come up and round, and I don't know if that turret would pick them up. It might not. And that's it really. As you can see, the berry bushes are heading down. We probably need more short sticks because it's going to be winter soon, and we're going to be doing that. I got plenty of wood, so what I should probably do is I should task somebody with chopping sticks. In fact, I already have it here. It's down as forever, so I can unpause it and someone can go out and do that. I've taken Rita off the cooking for a bit, but I'm gonna have to put her back onto it again because we were at like 34, and they chow through so much food, man. They absolutely work their way through so much food. I mean, that's the cooked stuff, right? In terms of food, they have bucket loads of bush fruit. So I guess the answer is I don't need to keep cooked food on the go. Um, I've got 17 veggie meals, but to be honest, there's enough. Yeah, they won't like it, but I think they can eat it. So I might give Rita. I've been giving Rita a bit of a break. Let's see what activities she's got. So I've turned the cooking off. She's still leveled as one, but I've got her delivering stuff and moving stuff around because poor old Quinn's running around like an headless chook. Um, she's not doing anything else really. She's been working on harvesting, so she's been bringing in the fruits and veggies and things, and doing the replanting and stuff. Although at this time of the year, this stuff has been done, but I mean, I'll probably say no more planting here, no more planting here, no more planting here, and the same with these. I mean, we don't need to plant these. It isn't. We aren't going to get anything. It's time. It's time and effort. So in actual fact, we can switch planting off. It's the wrong time of year to be planting. So we'll can the whole planting side of things for now. Anything else that is where it is where it is. And that's that. So no more planting to be done. This needs deconstructed because it's not doing anything for right now where it currently sits. We don't need it. Don't need that internal wall. We can repurpose that for the external wall, and we will have created a slightly better fortification around the place. And I'm thinking ahead to winter, which is research, scavenging, um, smelting, that kind of thing. We do have, I do believe in here somewhere, we do have a fermentation barrel. So we could make things like antibiotics, pickled veggies, things that last a little bit longer. We can make one out of scrap metal. We can make one out of wood. Um, so I'm happy having a fermentation barrel right there. And that's fine. And we can experiment with some of that because we've certainly got enough stuff. We can try and pickle some things or make them a little bit happier with something that's a little bit fermented. But I think we've got enough food to keep everybody alive, even though we don't have very much in the way of fancy meals. And I honestly don't know how to make them any quicker. Like I said, I'm going to get this electric stove up and running as soon as we get enough alloys to do that. Um, we don't have anything at the minute because we don't have enough. I think we can smelt it Can we smelt from ore forever? And I don't think we got any ore either. We need 10 ore, and we have, where is ore? Don't know if it's around here. It must be crafting materials. No. Ore, none. Okay, well that solves that problem. We don't need to worry about that then. We can metal, we can delete that. So yeah, so year 3, day 26 was to be day 25. I'll bring you back in at year 30. I'll see you then. Kia ora, team. Bring you in. We got a new attacker. We got this thing. It's like a, yeah, it's like a giant praying mantis. It's been killing all these Ulfin, which means we've got free meat lying around the place. Unfortunately, they've also decided there's a bunch of them over here. What is this one? Some kind of special one. They've decided that they like the look of our camp. So we'll see. Unfortunately, I recently took this wall down to rebuild it, so now there's a big hole in my defenses. So we'll see. But they seem like they're physical attackers. So what I'm going to do is put some people up on the top of things. So I think they will be less inclined to get hurt. And I think, seeing as they're coming over here, I can probably get Rita up there too. And I don't think they've got a physical attack, ranged attack. So we'll get everybody up there and start shooting and see how it goes, given that we've got traps and things. So there we go. These, however, may cause a bit more of a fuss because I don't have anything down here, which is a bit of a problem for dear old Rita. They're working at it. Yeah, just great big mantises. Making a heck of a mess of that. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's all on pause. So, free meat. So, and Quinn got injured. Not a huge... Well, he's not looking good, eh? Not looking good. Yeah, so there you go. I brought you in early to see that. So, yeah, let me go and deal with that. Be back in 2 days. Gura, how you doing? We lost a turret. We had a big, huge mantis attack, and they took out my turret, and a few people got injured, but everybody's fine. Eventually, these are yellow because I put them on pause. I put them on pause because I needed this battery built. And this battery malfunctioned. So we're on and charging, and I want to get more of these charged because it's cold outside and it's cold inside. So I've turned the heaters on, which means we're going to be using more juice. We've got all the fridges and all the freezers on, which is great because we've got lots and lots of food. It seems to be that they're working their way through this lot first. So they're working their way through emergency rations. But I'm pretty sure they will eat the veggies. I've got some pickled veggies going on in the vague hope of you can have a meal of pickled veggies, which is great. And we use this fermenter to make antibiotics, which you can also make, which is we can make wine, antibiotics, and pickled veggies, which is great because some people got sick and we've got 19 antibiotics in there and they had them and now they're not sick. And when they're not sick, they're up and about, which is great. So we've been stocking up on our supply of medical stuff because, as you can see here, we were short of bandages. We've now got 8 bandages, 18 19 antibiotics, 23 first aid kits, and nothing unfinished, which is just marvelous. We have another functioning turret down here, which is pretty good. That will, I don't know if it'll quite reach this far. I think it will, but we'll see. They need extra layers of defenses, those turrets, for absolute sure. And this is malfunctioning currently, which is probably why we well, we're still, what is our battery at? We're still at plus 67, although I just turned the diesel Jenny on, so that might be why that's the case. we are still short of alloys. I've got them salvaging as much as they can, and smelting as much as they can, because I want to get this soldering bench done. I want this electric cooker done, and I want this other battery done. Um, and that's it. We've done the fence. The whole fence is now done all the way around. Provides a little bit of extra support, and all of the rest of it. And that's it for now. So there's there's an animal migration coming through, and this is now another piece of ship that fell from the sky. Where's this animal migration coming through? I think it's these guys here. I think they're coming through because we might want to tame one for fuel. Although that said, we're scavenging a lot of fuel, so we do have a lot of fuel. So I don't know if it's worthwhile feeding one. But we could probably do with the red meat because we have a lot of because a lot of insects keep attacking us, but we don't have a lot of red meat. So we might just do a spot of hunting. But I really want them to finish off these last 3 construction projects before we move on to the turrets or move on to anything else, because we are now down to, he doesn't even have a laser pistol. We need laser pistols. We need laser pistols. We need laser pistols. The problem is, as I have found out, if I have a look at the research, so the research is that we need to be able to make, where are they, laser pistols, which is great. And it requires 10 alloys, 1 power cell, a CP and a CPU core. We would need to be able to make that, which requires us to plant energy crystals on top of that, and then we also need to make CPUs, which requires silicon and refined metal alloys as well. So there's a lot of steps to go through, and I honestly really think we need this bench to be able to craft these components, which we do. So I really want them to get that done, because it's quite hard trying to shoot some of these bigger things with crossbows. It really is. So we're out of tools. I mean, we don't have decent tools. Um, I mean, I probably should unpause it really to try and get them to build it, because we need better tools because it's slowing us down. We're okay on the tops front. I think we've got a bunch of sweaters. It doesn't tell us how many we've got there. You have to come over here. So we've got 5 t-shirts. We've got 1 sweater, not including the one that what people are wearing. We have no coats because everybody's wearing coats. We could probably get everybody into fur coats now that it's actually really cold. We've got thermal pants on. Everybody's wearing thermal pants on. Everybody's wearing warm boots. So we're getting ready for it. We're getting ready for winter, but I want to finalize these construction things, and I want to move on to advanced construction side of things. And we still haven't finished exactly the base defenses, because one of the key things is, while we're waiting on developing better handheld weaponry, is we need to develop better base defenses. So that's it. So moving on. I'll see you in day 40. Right. Well, stop, stop. Talus and Quinn have finally decided, after 3 years of stuck here together, that they're going to be lovers. Nice. They can share a bedroom if their beds are placed in the same room. Well, who am I to stand in the way of true love, shall we say? That's not going to make Rita happy. Talk about feeling like a third wheel. Well, I mean, literally, you are the third wheel. So there you go. That's interesting. I wondered if they would have relationships, and I mean, I knew there was nonsense going on about Quinn making a pass at Talus and so on. But yeah, actual lovers. Interesting. So I hope they don't have a tiff, because we don't want any of that. So yeah, so I will I will I will move the bed. I will move the bed. Why would I not move the bed? I only need to heat 1 room, which is also a plus. It says obstructed access. They don't want to sleep that close together? They're prepared to sleep almost close together? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Alright. Well, okay. I mean, it's your love affair, not mine. Far be it from me to figure out what you guys are up to. Anyway, carry on. So, Cure again, it is day 40, approaching the end of the year. And as you can see, the snow has started to fall. Um, I'm making another one of these because we're not keeping up with the alloys. This thing over here is damaged and needs repaired, which is fine. I've got 3 other batteries that are looking pretty good. Albeit we've been running the Jenny a little bit, and we're still running on -9. So, well, and that's at night. So we got these 4, which are charging up during the day, and that's the way it works. As long as they're charging and decharging, that's fine. Um, I've released one of these things to be built, so they're just taking their time, but they'll get there eventually to build it. And we got some other things. The electric stove is up and running. I'm just going to move it. I dismantled the old one. I'm going to move this one in here. It does seem to be a little bit quicker. It doesn't really give you an indication that that is the case, but it does seem to be a little bit quicker. And we're now up to 28 meat soups because they've chowed their way through the emergency rations. Once again, I don't think they'll starve to death. I think they'll just go on to raw. That said, did I cancel them from being able to eat raw? Now that I think about it, didn't I? Where is that? There's a thing that I can say to them where you don't. Aha! Yeah, no, they can eat raw fruit. They can eat cooked stuff. They can eat all of the other things. Um, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's the same for all of them. Yeah, she's the same. And he's the. What about raw veggies? Yeah, what about raw veggies? Let's get those in there while we're at it, seeing as we've got an awful lot of stuff going on. Raw veggies is cool. I'm okay with that. Because then if you run out of anything, you can have some raw veggies because they're now all in good condition. They're fridged or frozen, which is fine. Oh, I figured out how to move their beds together. Obviously, you need one needs to be able to get out. So he was tied up against the wall, so he couldn't get out without climbing over the other one, which I've been in that situation. It's not nice. So anyway, so now they're happy and they get an extra bonus happiness from being able to sleep with each other, which is fine. Indoors isn't exactly cookingly warm, but it's 6 degrees indoors and it's -3 outside. I don't know if it's to do with this door being open here. I mean, I've closed everything off. The windows are all shut. There's no windows in that room. And they've got heaters going. The bedrooms are warmer, which is fine. So the bedrooms. Why is your bedroom? You don't have your heater on. Oh, my love. No wonder you're feeling so cold. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could turn this fire on, but it didn't really have a grand effect last time I turned it on. So it's really just there for decoration, to be 100% honest. And so there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's snow, snow, snow. So I'll probably just run this through to the new year and see you in the new year. See you soon. Well, Kia ora team, it's the end of another year. So it looks like this might be this series is shaping up is coming back sort of every 5 to 10 days, maybe even 10 days, and and catching up. So where are we and where are we and where are we? Well, a few small things have changed. So we've got these batteries here, and these batteries are all hooked up, as you know. We've added some more batteries and various other bits and pieces. However, we do have this now, and this is the low battery sensor. And I talked about the way the electrics work in the tutorial. And if you haven't done the tutorial or haven't got the game and you're thinking about getting it, it's a circuit-based system. So you set up your low battery sensor and you pick an active circuit that it was on. I don't know why the tutorial asks you to pick circuit number 2. So I picked circuit number 2 just at this stage. It may make no difference if it's circuit number 1. I can't, for example, this is not a circuit. So it doesn't list itself as a circuit. This does not list itself as a circuit, and this does not list itself as a circuit. So I'm assuming this is for individual control circuits. So this could just as easily be circuit number 1, but it's circuit number 2. And once you've set this also to circuit number 2 and this to circuit number 2, you can set the threshold charge. And the sensor is active when the power stored in the batteries is below the threshold, which is 20%. And when it gets below 20%, it turns this on, ideally. That's my understanding. It hasn't happened so far because we're currently at 42%. So we're never really below that. If I really wanted to supercharge it, I could, in theory, and let's give it a go. Let's turn it up to 70%. Right? The problem is, see where it says changing? It requires some human to come out and make that change for you. It doesn't happen as if by magic. So there you go. We've got the new electric cooker, which is definitely much quicker. We've got the solder bench, which we're working on making CPU cores and various other bits and pieces. This is under what's called assembly in the activities list. I've set Talus to number 1, but for some reason, best known to himself, he just will not assemble. I don't know why. He's the best person for it, but I have to keep compelling him to do it with direct orders, which is a bit of a nuisance, to be fair. We have the fridges and freezers and everything fully stocked. Things still keep threatening to go off in the freezers, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to be there indefinitely. We've got these turrets now up and running, and maybe in the future we'll get motion sensors, and we'll talk about those. This one's I've been released for under construction. These are I'm still waiting on, and everything else. All of the plantings have gone, as you would expect. I've got an extra furnace in here to smelt metal alloys because I just need metal alloys. We had a lot of rocks fall from the sky that had ore, so we're smelting those from ore and those from scrap so that we can make metal alloys. We've got, what have we got in here going off? Manure. It looks like possibly not a great concern to me. We've got other things in there that are not going off. We've obviously got more of these things, and we have managed to surround the base with something resembling a fairly formidable wall. Although the sort of the limiting factor at the minute is weaponry. We had quite a large animal attack not too long ago, and the issue is we just don't have good enough weapons from the human perspective, and that's a bit of an issue. I've set up some flamethrowers and traps on these gates because they were a bit weak. Yeah, there's traps there. So I'm working on these gates as well to fortify this side. And oh look, there's this big balloon in the middle. How did that get there? This is for the expeditions. So transports explorers. And I'm not sure about that. Like I've said before, we lose one person from here. I'm just not exactly sure what that means because this is a 3-day job. So I'm going to lose one person for 3 days. That one doesn't have anything. And that is just generic. So what does that mean? I've no idea. Or does this run out in 3 days? Maybe it runs out in 3 days. Maybe that one's fine for now. Runs out in 3 days. And that's how you pick R1 and L1. Scroll expedition info. Well, I'm not getting any expedition info. What does it give me? Oh, here we go. Travel. Travel time 9 hours. A sizable chunk of spaceship. There's something peculiar about its shape. We could send an expedition. Who would we send? Probably not you. We could probably send you because you don't want to get in the way of the two lover boys here. And we could do that. I'm not going to do it on New Year's Eve. I'll do it New Year's Day. Yeah, because that's weird. I mean, I'm not really. She's going to be gone for. Is she gone for 9 hours or is she gone for 18? If she's only gone for 9 hours, that's fine. We can probably do without her for a day. We've got bucket. She's been cooking her little head off. Look at this: 24 veggie soups, 12 buttermelon pies. So they've been, and they're eating raw veggies and raw fruit, so they're fine. They can do without the cook for a while, and she's pretty roughy tufty when it comes to exploring and stuff. I don't think there's a specific activity skill set. No. So, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's got a reasonable scavenge skill if that's what it requires. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to turn that on, let them get to get the New Year's. So we've finally got it. I don't know if she just comes back and it collapses or if it stays permanently. And I guess we're going to find out. And that'll be next year's job. You're going to sleep, Quinn. It's 9 o'clock. You're just having a little nap, little nana nap before Yeah, I know there's no queued research. It's because I've been busy with other stuff. Just before the celebrations at New Year's. Rita's also having a quick little one. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. So there you go. Another year. Another year. Slightly different again this time around, but it is another year. And we have managed to get them all through, and they're all reasonably happy. And now Quinn and Talus have decided to be lovers. Rita's on your own, love. So I don't know what she's going to do, but I think there was one of the expeditions that came up, and if it comes up again, said there may have been a survivor. So we may be able to pull in more people, and we can keep an eye on that. But we will see in the next one for the next year. That is all for now. Do drop a like. Do subscribe. Click the bell notification so you let me know when the next year comes out. And I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta! PlayStation